Since I was a child, I've always dreamt of life in the fast lane, a life of luxury. Unlike the others in the Tri-City, my late husband and I did not come from money, so we did everything to align ourselves. For the first 2 decades, my husband and I served the Omni family special operations as intelligence agents. Today, Derringer Sr. is survived by myself and our son Derringer Jr. as we navigate life without him. This is our story. Yeah, because no. Exactly, girl, y'all really put up with too much around there. Well, girl, you already know Clarissa got rid of her real quick. But enough about that. How have you been, especially in off season? Resting, finally. Starting life anew has been a challenge, but I've allowed myself to be open and present to new experiences. While life after my husband's passing has been bleak, I've enjoyed making new connections, like my best friend Dina. I fill my days with work, operating a business I started from the ground up, Nobody's Fitness and Spa. However, when my son goes to sleep in the evenings, my nights are cold and lonely. That's the part people don't get. What the world doesn't know is that weeks before we started filming even the promotions for All My Sims Season 1, my husband took his life in the guest house of our last property. I had given myself no time to grieve, no time off work, and it made me bitter. It made me hate life. But life keeps going. So for my son, I've got to keep going too. I'm all he has, and he's all I have. With how far we've made it, the one thing that I've learned in this life is there's nothing like nobody. Well, it's release day. You already know King Milan sent me this way to go ahead and make sure that boy got home safely, so I came to do just that. Well, good. You make sure you do that. We honestly don't have any special assignments for you. I'm glad to see that you're doing good, and you know that you can come to any of us and talk to us if you need anything. I know you're still trying to get away from Clarissa. Man, the bitch is going off the deep end. Oh, it get deep, young buck. If I say so myself.
Oh, Scroble!
Well, I am meeting up with King Milan soon because he's finishing up the renovations on the municipal building. Me and Dina did get the go-ahead from Clarissa to work over there. Good, keep me posted on everything going on, especially with Rylan, okay? Joseph, man, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing okay, feeling all right. It's time for you to go home. I came to make sure you got there safe. I'm a grown man. I can get home safely, man. I live down the street. Listen, man, I get it, but I'm still going to make sure you get home safely. I have an assignment to do. There are powers that be in this Tri-City. I don't know if you understand that yet, but it's things bigger than us going on, and we just got to play our parts. Play our parts? If y'all had played the parts that y'all were supposed to, I would have been dead by now. Can we be honest? Like, can y'all be real, man? I don't know why you trying to gaslight me or what this is. Well, if you must know, and I think you should, the person that had you locked up in the first place was intercepted by the king. Good, so I'm alive because of the king. Looks like I owe him now. Let's go, I guess. Girl, I meant to call you back and tell you thank you again for doing my hair. When I tell you I love this cut, I love this color, I love this style. Girl, oh girl, you already know it ain't no thing. And you let me know when your child is ready for hers too, cause this summer session. Oh my gosh, yes, the summer, I completely forgot. Listen, are you coming to spend the summer with us at Skyline? Because you know you're invited. I told Milan too, and the boys. Yeah, I'm gonna come, but honestly, I don't think the boys need to stay in the same tower as the girls. If I'm just being honest, they're a little too fresh right now. I mean, you do have a point, especially because Antavius just breezed into town too. We gotta watch out. It's not even just that. I don't want no drama, and listen, this is not Bad Girls Club or Real World. Yeah, they ass is finna be at work. Trust that. Girl, in other news, I've been meaning to call and tell you I wanted to link up at Mama No Drama. You still ain't been since the remodel, huh? Girl, I tore that place down, and when I tell you it is given, the bar is given, all of it. Babe, you do the construction in the town. Like, I'd be more surprised if you said it wasn't given. But when you want to go? Honestly, I need to stop by over there soon. But listen, I got someone walking in, so I'm gonna wrap up. Oh, girl, real quick before I let you go, I've been meaning to tell you thank you for the remodel of my salon, girl. You really did your thing. But all right, girl, we'll talk. Miss Crawford, it's nice to meet you, but I wish that these were better circumstances. I was actually coming here because I know that the last place my brother was seen was your establishment, and I wanted to see if you could pull that camera footage for me. But I don't seem to see that building anymore. Yeah, I actually did tear down the building and redesigned it as a new concept. So yeah, that building is no longer there. As far as the security footage, I still have that. If you need it, I can send it. Why did that feel too easy? Is this a setup? A setup? Miss Hoskins, I built your house and everything else in this Tri-City. I have no time for games.
Oh, then Jorp?
Joseph, oh my God, where have you been? I've been looking for you. I've been trying to track you down, dad down, and the money. Like, oh my gosh, are you going to the house? Please get to the house. I will meet you there. Like, I'm just so happy to hear from you. I'm so happy that you're free. Like, I didn't know how long it was going to take. Hey, girlie. What you got going on? I'm over here at Chateau Row signing some executive orders for the municipal office and finishing up some plans and things. By the way, I do need to send you some blueprints because I do have another project that I want to get going, and we'll cross that bridge. Yeah, sure. Just send it to me. I'll get that on the books. You already know. But listen, I actually called you for a few reasons. You got time? Girl, is fat meat greasy? You already know I got time for you. Always. Spill. Well, I know you were telling me a little bit about the situation with the Hoskins. Janice Hoskins just left my office looking for footage. I don't know why. Honestly, all it's going to show is the black squad abducting his ass. She made a big deal about the building being torn down and got scared and thought that we were trying to cover something up. And like I told her, listen, I have no time for games. I actually have too much work to do, babe. Like, wherever Milan said your brother is, that's where he is. So what ended up happening? Did you send her the footage or... Get this. Her phone rang, and it seemed to be her brother. And when I tell you, she almost wanted to cry. Okay, good. So that means that they followed through with my executive order over there. Very glad to hear. Yeah, she didn't even say anything after that. She literally finished her conversation. She hung that little piece of phone up and she skedat packed up out my office, child. The more the fucking merrier. Anyways, Armani wants to link up at Mama No Drama. Oh yeah, that'll definitely be a good time. You already know how it is when we link. And I meant to tell you, I don't think I'm comfortable with having the boys stay at the tower with y'all. I think if anything, they can stay here with us, but I don't want them with the girls, especially not overnight.
chips.
Baby boy, I hope you've been enjoying yourself. I know we've been away from the house vacationing for a minute since mommy's show ended, and we won't be home anytime soon. But I do have a special surprise for you, especially because you've been doing good in school and you've been keeping yourself up. How have you been feeling? Mommy, I like this hotel, but I want to go home. Like, I don't know why we haven't been there. And honestly, I still miss Dad, and I just feel so alone sometimes. You know, I miss your daddy too, and I know he's in heaven watching over us. Maybe Dad is gonna ask God to bring us a new daddy. The things you kids say, my God, go get showered and dressed, kid. Nivea, thank you for having me. I've actually been all around this Tri-City trying to find out what happened to my brother, my father, and our money. And honestly, I just got a breakthrough. Today I was at the Crawford office and my brother called my phone out of nowhere. Girl, did he at least come home yet? Or are you still waiting? Girl, I'm waiting. You know he's ripping and running the streets, having a good old time. I know that's right, as he should be, honestly. Well, that's one of the three things checked off of my list. And honestly, I don't think my father is here. I really don't think he's even in the Tri-City anymore. He is probably in Copperdale if now that I'm thinking about it because he does have another family out there and he's still married. That's the part that's so crazy. Like I don't understand how he signed everything over to you and he's still married to her like, with kids. Well, in your father's absence, I'm not going to, speak on the things that he told me, but if I'm being completely honest, he did what he felt he needed to so that things will be taken care of because he knows that I would do right by him. You know what's funny about it all, Nivea? You said two different things, one in the show, one in the reunion, but we'll talk.
Crease! Here.
Spaza! Pues,
Never. You never.
oregano. Oh, Venusa, Nibor, Quimble, Capuna.
Go get the door. Miss Dina, I'm so glad that you came over. Are you babysitting me tonight? Oh my gosh, we gotta stay up and watch movies. Well, kiddo, I don't know about that, but we'll see. Let's let your mommy at least go out first, okay? Before we decide how late we're gonna stay up tonight. And let's see if there's some popcorn in there. I wanna see what movies y'all got.
JB. Yibs.
Loxa.
Polino!
Listen, you go and you enjoy yourself. It is not too often that you get out. You always work and you always have something to do. Go enjoy yourself. Your son will be just fine. And as planned, I'm going to sneak out and I'm going to meet you there, girl. Well, girl, I appreciate you so much. And as the gays say, I love you down boots. But listen, I I'm ready. I think I'm ready. In a weird way, I think I understand exactly what you're trying to say. Go and find it. Go and find your happiness, your peace. Make this new life, whatever that means for you, sweetie.
Lorraine?
So the numbers came in and it was an absolute shit show. I mean, everybody throwing tantrums, everybody arguing, cussing, screaming, everybody got something to say. Patrick throwing a fit. You already know the other rows on that side, they couldn't hold themselves together, which is why they're not over here. Well, Roe Calloway asked them to change their names and they refused, so we shut them down. And of course, the only person to make it through is Patrick. And what of Patrick? He is the eldest person on that side, and that line is his. Patrick and I had a very long conversation, and he's going to comply as much as he needs to. He decided to change the name so he can keep operating, but he's coming over this way. And by that, I assume you mean he's going to cede his throne to you and fall in line in this company, right? That is the plan, but I do intend on keeping him as the king of the Southeast Division. I need him to run it according to the policy and procedure. If they're going to operate under our family equity business, they're going to do it right, or they're not going to do it at all. You know me. Welcome in, Miss Omni. Hello, Clarissa. Well, I'm here for a few reasons, and I'm going to play nice as long as everyone else on the board continues to play nice. But the moment we want to make this a dirty game, oh trust, we can take it back to Russia. Listen, I gave you my two cousins to do your business on my side. That is perfectly fine with me, but don't think for 1 minute that I don't see what's going on. You're trying to ice me out. And I hope you don't think for a second that I didn't see that Omnicore building. It seems it would behoove the interested party to go back and reread those bylaws. Miss Omni, I don't think you know how this works. Do you even know who owns your company? Let's not do that. Let's not do that. We're not about to start a dick swinging contest. Listen, I think we all know why there's a checks and balance system here. But listen, we're here to clean up a mess. Well, as I see it, the mess started with you. You were the person who killed their father and allowed me to do what I wanted to with their money. Let's talk about it. Talk about it we shall then, when the truth of the matter is, you didn't give me anything outside of what he had already given me. Honestly, and he signed my name on that paperwork, you knew that and you tried to use that against me so that you can hold it against me. When the truth is, you're still holding on to their money to this day because you think that having more money than Milan in the bank is going to make you more powerful than him. When in actuality, you don't understand loyalty and the value of connections. You You don't understand how to treat people fairly, and that's why people do you how they have, including me, the villain. Sis thought she ate with that, huh? Shut the fuck up. Gave this bitch a show, now look how she act. We can sit here pointing fingers at everyone all day, but honestly, it's not going to solve the issue. We need to solve the problem. So solve it, Clarissa. I'm not going to solve shit. This is a part of the problem. The reason why I don't want to cooperate, the reason why I don't care about your checks and balances, the reason why I liquidated everything and I'm taking my money and creating a new company is so that I have complete and total control of it. Of course, I know who owns and operates the Omni Family Holdings Corporation and the reason why there's a whole nother Omni's Corporation building in Newcrest. I'm not stupid, but listen, you will be a fool to think that you working with him in good faith. You know it's real when the hit dog hollers, cause it's gonna holler every time. Clarissa, you just hooting and carrying on. So what now? Y'all flip the script? Now I'm Nivea? Now I'm the outcast? What now? What's going...
Oh. What's up?
Peanut bread?
Oh, how you doing? I saw you over here sitting by yourself and thought I'd come keep you some company. You know, at first I really wanted to say get lost, shoo, goodbye, but I'll be nice. Hello, how you doing? My name is... Be real. Does it really matter what your name is? You saw a woman over here sitting by herself without a drink. You thought you were gonna pop up, work your little magic, maybe order me a drink or something, and I don't know, think that you were gonna take me home and get it popping. But listen, not that type of party. I'm not interested. I don't like your haircut or your outfit. Hi, can I get a drink, please? Yeah, I see why you single. It's women like you everywhere. Oh, there might be others like me everywhere, but honestly, there's nothing like nobody. It's the reason my late husband married me. Oh, you're a widow. That's hot. And with that, you're done. Keep on. I'm gonna have you escorted up out of here, buddy. Well, you can't blame a guy for trying. I can, and I will.
Charchuk? Bob and F? Kikuya. Ben and Grabe? Exonoy.
Woo! Sarpava.
Yeah, I like this little spot. I'm gonna have to bring Armani back here. I know she gonna love it.
Tokibu.
I snuck out. Girl, come on. Let's go to the top floor.
Gibbsy. Fadish.
Ogres. Kira.
Parasa. Yekla.
You know what? You were right earlier, girl. It's feeling like a hot girl summer already. Well, I'm glad you feeling better because it's definitely time to get you up out the house. And you started by going on vacation, but babe, listen, get the house finished, let's celebrate, and let's go. I'm booking trips to Cancun right now. Girl, how you gonna go ahead and book some trips? I gotta get childcare, make sure my business is good. You gotta make sure your business good, your man. Like Saucy Santana, it's summertime and a bitch off work. So D'Angelo throwing an after party at Langford Lane. He said Armani doing it. Child, y'all are Langford Lane lie. If I know my best friend, she is in that bed. Anyways, girls. Anyway, ladies, I wanted to check in on y'all, see how life was. The summer started off without a hitch. Oh my God. Well, I think it's starting to feel a lot more like home.